Welcome to AI Brief, episode 250. I'm Amin, and thanks for joining us for this deep dive into the really fast-moving world of AI and science.
Great to be here. Today we're looking at some fascinating contrasts. AI finding hidden consciousness, but also AI hype leading to a big startup collapse.
Right, and we'll also dig into how AI shopping tools are winning people over, plus OpenAI's leap into, well, much more natural conversations.
And we've got a quick roundup of other science news and some cool AI tools, too.
It's all about how fast things are changing, and we want to give you the key things you need to know.
Let's jump right in.
Okay, first up, something pretty profound in healthcare. There's this AI breakthrough, an algorithm detecting signs of consciousness in coma patients.
And the amazing part is it's doing this days before doctors typically can using standard methods.
How does it actually work? Is it scanning brainwaves or something?
No, it's actually focused on the face. This AI, it's called Seemi, uses machine learning to analyze really tiny facial movements, think micro-expressions.
Like movements you wouldn't normally notice.
Exactly. A tiny flicker of an eyelid, a small mouth movement when a command is given. Things easily missed by the human eye, but the AI picks them up.
Wow. And the potential impact.
It's significant. Finding consciousness earlier could lead to better clinical outcomes, maybe a more accurate prognosis.
And perhaps starting rehabilitation sooner for certain brain injuries.
Potentially, yes. It offers hope and maybe a clearer path forward for patients and their families. It really shows how AI is becoming integrated, enhancing clinical decisions.
A powerful example.
Yeah.
Okay, let's shift gears now from a breakthrough to, well, a bit of a crash.
Ah, yes, the Builder.ai story. A real cautionary tale.
Definitely. This company was valued at, what, $1.5 billion? Huge number. And now it's being liquidated.
All because, it turns out, their sales figures were massively overstated. It really makes you question the substance behind some of these big AI claims.
They said they used AI to build apps, right, for small businesses.
That was the pitch. But now people are asking how much real AI was actually involved. This wasn't some unknown startup either.
No, they had partnerships with Microsoft, big investors. Fast Company even called them innovative.
And then it all unraveled very quickly. Just a few months. The CEO resigned. It's a stark warning.
A warning about hype in the AI space.
For sure. It highlights the need for real skepticism, for proper due diligence, especially now with the AI boom.
So investors, partners, even customers need to look past the buzzwords.
Absolutely. You need to verify the actual capabilities. Ask for proof, not just promises. This really underscores that need for careful evaluation.
Okay, let's move to something a bit more positive on the adoption front. AI shopping assistants.
This is interesting. Despite all the talk about skepticism, it looks like consumers are actually starting to embrace them.
Yeah, the numbers are pretty surprising. Nearly a third of shoppers, about 32%, have used or are open to using generative AI for buying things.
And that's a huge shift from just 6 months ago when, two-thirds were reluctant?
Exactly.
No.
So what's driving this change, do you think? Convenience.
Convenience seems key. And it's younger demographics leading the way. Bridge millennials are at 38%, zillennials 36%, millennials 35%. They're just more comfortable with these tools.
Makes sense. But privacy is still a big concern, right? Like 85% are worried.
It is. That tension between convenience and privacy is definitely there. But the industry is pushing forward.
How so? What are the big players doing?
Well, you've got Amazon testing features like Buy for Me, PayPal, Visa, MasterCard are using AI for smoother checkouts. Google has virtual try-ons, price tracking.
In startups, too.
Oh, yeah. Perplexity Pro has AI shopping features built in. Even OpenAI is putting shopping results into ChatGPT.
So the trend seems clear. AI is weaving itself into how we shop, even if we're still a bit wary about our data.
It's becoming seamless, providing value, and that seems to be building trust, slowly but surely.
Now, speaking of OpenAI, they've just made another big move with conversational AI.
Right. The GPT real-time voice model and the real-time API are now officially launched out of beta.
And this is supposed to be a significant step up from older voice AI.
It really is. The key difference is it uses a single model for everything. Understanding speech, generating text, creating the voice response. Older systems kind of bolted different parts together.
Which caused lag, I imagine.
Exactly. This new approach drastically cuts down latency, makes the conversation flow much better.
Wow.
It can even shift tone, emotion, switch languages smoothly, much more human-like.
And the API has some serious features for developers.
It does. Support for lots of simultaneous calls, image input so the AI can react to what it sees, and even standard phone calling integration. powerful stuff.
Are people building things with it yet? Any cool examples?
We're seeing early uses, like an AI nutrition and fitness coach you can actually talk to naturally,
Interesting.
and a language learning app using it for realistic role-playing. Imagine practicing conversations with an AI that adapts like a real person.
So we're moving beyond just commands to AI towards actual nuanced conversation.
That seems to be the direction. AI that doesn't just understand words, but tone, context, emotion. It's a big leap.
Okay, let's broaden our view a bit. Some other really interesting science news happening right now. SpaceX first.
Starship. Finally, a successful launch and recovery, well, splashdown, after 9 tries, right?
That's right. They launched, deployed some test satellites, and importantly, tested those new heat shield tiles on re-entry.
Which is crucial for reusability. This is a major milestone for NASA's moon plans, for Musk's Mars goals, tackling those huge engineering hurdles.
He shows persistence pays off. Now, something maybe even more sci-fi feeling. A flying car.
The A-Left flying car, yes. It's actually starting operations, apparently, in California.
It drives like a car, but also takes off vertically?
That's the idea. Drives 200 miles, flies 110. Costs a cool $300,000, though.
Okay. Maybe not for everyone just yet. But they plan commercial production soon.
Early 2026 is the target. After about a decade of development, it feels like science fiction inching closer.
Definitely. And sticking with things that seem out of the past or future. A prehistoric predator discovery.
Yes, in Patagonia. They found fossils of this reptile, Costinsuchus, an apex predator from millions of years ago.
What made it special?
Its jaws were apparently powerful enough to hunt medium-sized dinosaurs. It suggests the ancient food web was maybe more complex, more competitive than we thought.
Fascinating. And one more. This time a medical first. A pig lung transplant.
Into a human patient, yes. It was genetically modified, of course.
It worked.
It remained viable for over 9 days, even though the patient's immune system did attack it eventually. But it proved the concept is feasible with more genetic tweaks.
Which could be huge for organ shortages down the line.
A massive potential breakthrough. It shows cross-species transplants might one day be a real solution.
Incredible stuff happening across the board. Now, let's quickly touch on some trending AI tools for boosting productivity.
Okay, a few quick hits. There's Warestack, focused on safety for software releases using AI agents.
Agentic guardrails, interesting.
Then Chance AI, described as a visual agent for curiosity and exploration, sort of an AI muse. Stormy, an AI specifically designed for influencer marketing tasks.
Whoosh.
ReadyBase, which turns prompts straight into PDFs. Very practical.
Useful.
Omnara, bringing Claude code capabilities to your phone.
Coding on the go.
Daymi, this one's wild. Create an AI clone of yourself for realistic iMessage chats.
Whoa, okay. Digital twins are getting personal.
Kira.art for generating consistent, professional-looking art from text.
Consistency is key there.
And finally, Macaly 2.0, an AI website builder that includes database and hosting, sort of an all-in-one platform.
So lots of tools automating complex tasks, even creative ones, and making AI more integrated.
Exactly, from safety to creativity to hyper-personalization.
Right, that brings us towards the end. Time for that provocative thought.
Okay, so when you consider everything we've talked about, AI giving a voice to those who can't speak, flying cars taking off, the potential for pig lungs in humans, it really makes you wonder,
What's the question?
what challenge, what idea that seems purely science fiction today do you think will be the next big thing to actually become reality? What's the next impossible thing that crosses over?
That's a great question to leave our listeners with. Something to really chew on.
Food for thought.
Indeed. Well, thank you for joining us for this deep dive into the cutting edge of AI and science. We hope you found it insightful.
If you enjoyed it, please do follow AI Brief wherever you get your podcasts.
And please share this with anyone you know who likes to stay ahead of the curve. We appreciate you listening. Until next time, stay curious.